Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to bring in the Heart to Heart with the Divine Masculine. We're going to bring in the Modern Witch Tarot. I'm going to bring in the Angel cards, and this is a gorgeous deck that one of our soul sisters gifted to me. And in the weekly reading tomorrow, I'm also going to bring this deck in too. So we've got a powerful week next week. We've got a full moon. There's some huge changes coming in. Now, what I'm getting is, they give me a block in the throat chakra. And right now, there may be blocks in communication between you and your person. They may not be reaching out, or maybe there's a silence, or you're just waiting for that separation to end, or maybe just waiting for them to open up to you and tell you how they feel, or talk about the next steps or the future, what they want. And I feel that's what's coming. We've been talking for a while about them blurting things out. Now, if you've been having issues with your drains, or burst pipes, or you've had issues with, things backing up, like your sink backing up, it's all connected. Yesterday I spoke about worms and rebirth and change. What they're showing me today is releasing fear. Now, when we release fear, we can channel that through the body like a belch, a burp. And it's because the solar plexus is releasing that fear, because in our own intuition, we know that we are safe, and we know we are guided, and we know what to do. So the fear goes against the higher self. So the solar plexus knows to release that fear, and it will be expelled out of the body sometimes like a burp. That's why people who channel fear sometimes can burp or can talk about releasing in that way. So I feel you may be experiencing this, because I feel this is a huge sign as we're moving forward now that fear is being released. Fear about making changes. Fear about reaching out and communicating. Fear about doing things that you've never done before. And this is for you and for them. But mainly this is what they are releasing to make their move or make this huge change in their life. So if you're finding that you're burping more, or you find that, this is what they're giving me, the sink is doing it. Because if your sink or your drains are gargling or gurgling, and it sounds like they're burping when they're draining, because your drains are having issues, or maybe you watch a film and someone burps in it, or you hear someone burping, it's all a sign of releasing fear. So they're giving me that today. Whether you hear that or you don't, whether you experience that or you don't, fear is being released. So we're going to connect with the cards to see what the energy is around you, them, and the journey. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. So I definitely feel the message today is that fear is being released. And once it is, the blocks will lift. And that's when, if you are having drain issues, or you've been having issues with your sink or burst pipes or anything else, you'll notice these are going to be sorted out as we're moving forward. And then you'll think, wow, things are flowing again, things are feeling easier, and you're going to see that communication coming in, because I feel it's coming in between now and the end of April. So what's the energy coming in around you today? What's the energy around you today? 2 cards. What's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today? 2 cards. What's the energy around the journey today? Flying out there. 2 cards. What's the energy around you, or what's the guidance, the angel guidance for you today? 1 card. What's the angel guidance for them today? 1 card. And what's the angel guidance for the journey? We've got 3 cards. 3 cards. And like I say, I'm going to use this deck for the weekly reading for tomorrow, which I'm really excited about, because I feel it's going to be an interesting week. So what's the energy coming in around you? 1 card. What's the energy coming in around them today? I feel that one needs to come out, but I feel it's another card, okay? Okay, what's the energy around them? Thank you, angels. And what's the energy around the journey? There we go. Do you know, that's really powerful. We've got this cockatoo here, and it's like a parrot or a cockatoo. And if any of you are members of the channel, you'll know I've been sharing videos lately about a cockatoo, which is really funny. I'll talk more about that in a second, though. So the energy around the journey. What's the energy around you? And what's the energy around them? Straight out, okay. Let's see what's going on then today. And I do feel it's going to be a powerful week ahead. So the energy for you is, look at this. We've got the 10 of cups and the lovers, okay? We've got the lovers and the 10 of cups here. Now, they are naked on this picture. So, we've got the lovers there. We've got the 10 of cups. Now, you couldn't get better cards coming out, because this is showing you that you are going to have your happiness. It is coming. And you absolutely know without a shadow of doubt that this is your person. You know you're going to have this life together. So you're being asked today to trust in that. And to know that if any towers are falling or any chaos is happening, it's all happening to release fear. And the lovers is the passion, the desire being brought together. The thing I love about the lovers in this particular deck is you've got the angel with the red wings, and red is connected with Archangel Metatron, the time angel, asking you to trust in the timing because you're being guided together. And in this card, it looks like, if I show you without the bodies on here, they're holding hands. Okay, it looks like they're holding hands and moving forward, and you can see the red wings of the angel there. So I'm seeing this as a huge message for you today from Archangel Metatron, that your union is happening, and it's all happening in divine timing. So let go of the how, the when, and have faith, and know that you're being guided together, that you both understand what this love is. Now we've got forgiveness coming through, and we've got promise. So again, the promise of union, it says, I am finding my way back to you. So recognize that they are doing the work. They are doing what they need to do. And that's releasing the fear right now to be able to communicate. So today you're being given the promise of union. Now you may receive that through the stag. You see a stag, and that stag is a sign that you are going to be together and they are transforming for you. Or you may see an eagle, which is about them coming home to you, being on their way. That's being manifested. So the message coming through for you right now is to forgive. They are sorry, so forgive them. And they're going to come forward with an apology. They are gathering the courage right now to release the fear which they're giving me, the burping. There it is, okay, the gargling of the sinks, or hearing these burps, these belches, the solar plexus releasing fear, so that they can come forward and say sorry to you for the things that have hurt you or upset you, to offer you a promise of the future. But this is really about you forgiving now. And there may be things that you're sorry for. So I feel this about forgiveness of the self, forgiveness on the journey, and that will lead to a harmony. And again, harmony is connected with this beautiful relationship that's coming in, bringing in the balance. It says disharmony occurs when we try to resist life's natural flow. So if you feel like you've been trying to push this forward lately or make things happen, you're being guided to surrender. It says everything has a cycle. Every stage of life has its own unique meaning and purpose, and every day can be harmonious if we want it to be. So when we forgive, we bring harmony into the connection. Forgive and heal and feel free. And bring in, look at this, a splash of colour. Colour, that means seeing things in a colourful way. Looking for the beauty in life, recognising how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are. Seeing things from a higher way, not just one way or the other. So sometimes our life needs an infusion of colour to remind us that it can be truly magical. So, colouring books, maybe you want to colour something in today, or connect with your inner child. Balloons, maybe you're out and about and you see balloons, and that's a huge sign of inner child magic and power. Seeing the wonder and everything. So I feel this is also a big message for you today, to get in touch with your inner child. I feel that someone may be attending somewhere where there's balloons, or you may be spending time with your kids. There could also be a birthday party going on here. It could be someone's birthday. But ultimately what I'm connecting with is the celebration, the balloons are a huge sign of the promise of what's to come. So you're going to be shown balloons today, or you may see a splash of colour. So maybe you see some kind of picture or painting with lots of colour in it, because you're being shown that's a promise of your union. So yes, some of you will see stags and eagles and other signs. You may even see signposts that say harmony or union, or you may see these things. But I feel that the sign they're going to give you today is colourful balloons. And that's a sign of your celebration. And this is also something that's coming. So keep this in mind, maybe write it down on a memo note. Because if you start seeing balloons, colourful balloons, it's a sign of a celebration and your union ahead. So forgive, heal, and have faith, because you're being guided back together. And Archangel Metatron, the time angel, is asking you to trust in divine timing. Now, the energy around your person today, we've got, look at this, twin flames. It says, I have never felt or connected to anyone like I feel connected to you. I've never felt like this. I've never felt connected like this to anyone before. I feel connected to you. So your person is realising on a very deep soul physical level a DNA level inside their heart and soul that you are one. They are recognizing you are twin flames, and that's why they're going to take action. I know, this is what they are saying to you, I know that I have to make the first move, or I have to make the next move. And that's why you're being guided to surrender and trust in timing, because if you're waiting for that communication, if you're wanting things to happen, it's so important right now that you have trust in that, because it's so pivotal to this connection moving forward and shifting forward into union, that you allow them to come to you, because that's part of their mission. So if you're constantly the one initiating contact or reaching out or buckling under pressure, thinking, oh, I can't take it anymore, I'm just going to reach out, then they haven't got the opportunity to take control. And that's what they need to do as a twin flame, as a divine masculine. So I feel this is a huge sign for you. So they're saying, I am going to take action. I know that I have to be the one to make the move, because I know we are meant to be, that we are twin flames, and I've never felt connected like this with anyone. And we've got time is fluid, time is illusion. So again, I feel this is about anything can happen. They're blocking my throat again there, because some of them aren't quite ready yet, you know. Yeah, they're giving me that block there. They're getting ready. They're gaining the courage, the strength. It's like they've got to take a deep breath, swallow, and then move forward. So time is fluid, so it could happen any time. It's going to be a spontaneous message or a spontaneous phone call or a spontaneous action. It says there's always more than enough time to get everything that you need to do done. Instead of holding on to the need to control, when something is done, let go and focus on staying balanced and follow your intuition. You will be surprised, and I feel that's a huge sign of a surprise movement. You will be surprised at how much more you can achieve. So in other words, this is about being okay with the when. And they are saying to you, I'm going to trust my intuition. I'm staying balanced now and focused. I'm following my intuition, and my intuition is telling me to reach out to you, that I must be the one to make the next move, because we are twin flames and it's part of my journey. And we've got walk on through. Look at this. They're going to walk through this door. They're going to knock on your door. They're going to make the move. They're going to call you up. I feel some of them are going to knock on your door. It says, take the steps to move forward in the areas of your life that are working for you. Trust that by focusing your attention on the paths that are working for you, the rest will all fall into place at the right time. So something is coming. Something is falling into place. Something is happening. Something is shifting. They know they need to take action, and they're going to walk on through. They're releasing the fear. This is the reason today why those fears are being released, because the doors that have previously been closed are about to open. So we've got Archangel Michael giving them strength today, saying the path is now clear. The door is opening. I've removed all obstacles in your way. You can move forward now with ease and confidence. You will achieve what your heart desires. Now their heart desires you, and their heart desires a new beginning, a fresh start, a change. This could even be connected with work opportunities. And Archangel Michael is removing all the obstacles to stop this from happening, so that it can occur and it can happen, but they have to gain the confidence to do it and walk through that door. Remember, you can't lead a horse to water. Well, you can, but you can't make it drink. And what they're actually telling me is you can't lead the horse to water. You've got to let them find the way. Because the saying is, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You have to wait for it to do that itself. Now the angel's saying, you can't lead that horse to water either. You've got to let them find their own way. You've just got to pull back your energy now, surrender this, give it to God, and have faith in what will be. Because they know who you are, and they're taking control of their own life to build a future with you. They know that they want a future with you. You're the person they see in their dreams. You're the person they desire, the person they dream about being with. The one they know is their happy ever after. So have faith in that. And they're very inspired by you. You know, this is your influence in their life. You give them strength and power to know that they can make changes. Especially if you've made changes in your own life that they need to make in their life. So for example, say if you've walked away from a karmic partner, they're inspired by that. If you've changed your job, or maybe you've quit an addiction, or you've stopped doing something a certain way, and they were inspired thinking, wow, I can do that too. If you can do that, so can I. So you're inspiring them to make the changes to build this future with you. It's imperative that they make that next move. So The energy around the connection, we've got 6 of Cups and Page of Cups. Wow. So they're definitely going to reach out if you let them. Remember, this is part of their journey to come to you and offer something to you. They can't forget you. They are returning to you. Now, I'm definitely feeling this is happening collectively between now and June. I definitely feel many of you are going to receive communication between now and the end of April. For some of you, it could take a bit longer. I'm definitely feeling over the next 6 weeks for some. So it could be 6 days, 6 weeks. The number 6 may be important as well, because if you're seeing 666, you're being reminded to focus on your own power, because that's about ego and going into fear and worry. So if you're starting to get anxious about the when, if you're in fear, make sure you're praying about things, because the truth is coming out. It says the best way through the current situation is to just speak your truth. And that's what they need to do. That's what they are releasing fear to do. Contrary to what you may think, no one will be hurt if you express exactly how you feel. And a lot of them also have got to speak the truth to people in their life, like their karmic partner, or maybe speak up to their boss or their family about things they need to change in their life. They need to be very truthful and say, I'm not happy doing this, or I'm not happy here. Something's got to change. It's not right. And they give me a block again. There's definitely huge courage coming in for them to speak up here. It's a big thing for them to do this. So try and have compassion. What you have to remember as a divine feminine is, for you, it's a natural thing to communicate how you feel and express yourself. For the masculine, it's not so natural. It's something they have to get comfortable with. And it's a big step for them to unblock their throat and speak the truth. And that's why we've got the unblocking going on, which I feel is a big message about the drains, unblocking drains. So if you've had a block in your drains, it's going to get unblocked. There's going to be an unblocking. They're giving me fear, releasing fear around unblocking people on social media and moving forward. So you're going to see all of this happening. So if you're blocked, for example, on social media, there's going to be an unblocking. Now, if they unblock you, don't rush in and message them, because they'll just block you again. They'll panic. They've taken the step to unblock you. They will take the step to reach out, even if it's days later. I feel someone may get unblocked and then 6 days after they reach out. I feel 6 is an important number here. They give me the song, 6 is a magic number. I know I think it's number 8 or something, the song. But they're saying 6 is a magic number. 6 days, could be 6 hours for someone here receiving communication, because they're definitely reaching out with truth here. 6 days, 6 weeks between now and June, or even over the next 6 months for some. Okay, so just be patient with the when. It says, we, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. So remember, if you've been affirming, I am magnificent, you're putting yourself into a place of power. You are literally an angel in the making. Now that means you are an earth angel. You are a light worker. You are recognizing that your power comes from within and above, and that makes you a light on the earth. It doesn't mean you are an angel that's going to fly away, and it means you are in the light. You're doing God's work. It says you are a being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. And they have the same sacred source. Your person is the same soul as you. They are tapping into the same energy as you. And it's allowing them to find the truth. So Archangel Michael is helping them to speak their truth. And that's what you have a vision of, and that's what they have a vision of. You have the same vision, the same goal. You want the same things, no matter how it seems. So the angels say a positive outcome requires a positive vision. It's also letting you know that you're going to have a positive outcome if you see it that way, if you visualize them coming to you and telling you how they feel. Maybe you've been visualizing that message coming in, or that phone call, or that interaction you could have been visualizing. So it's being manifested. Your vision is coming true. You may even see numbers like 777 that remind you of that, or 222. It says, visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love, and make sure to include yourself also. So visualize you and your person surrounded by love and light. You can even go to the karmic partner and say, I bless you. You could go to a family member, I bless you. Anything that's going on, anything that's causing problems. I bless you, I release you with love. Thank you for teaching us lessons and growing us. Thank you. And now I release you with love. I release fear. I release anything that's not serving me. So I feel this is getting into the right state of mind, both of you, to receive communication. says your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. Remember, you're influencing them because of your power. And we've got this cockatoo, which is so funny. It says, go a little crazy. And there's this cockatoo, okay, it's called Buzz or something like that. And it's a little YouTube cockatoo. And I have shared it on the community post because the cockatoo speaks and it rants sometimes. And sometimes that's what we can do. Sometimes that's what our masculine can do. So what I'm feeling with this cockatoo coming through here, it's just making me smile, is to see the funny side of things. Bring humour into the situation. And that means make it more light-hearted. Don't be so serious about everything. When you can laugh at yourself, no one can laugh at you. Laugh at the situation. Laugh at the way you've behaved. Think, I wouldn't do that again because it was just so ridiculous. Maybe you feel like a fool. And it's okay. That's your inner child. And just say, yeah, I've been foolish, but at least I've loved and I've been me and I've learned and I've grown. So smile about it. It says, allow yourself to receive the gift of laughter. It can shift your perspective dramatically. So try and laugh today. Maybe watch a comedy or do something fun. Think about when was the last time you had a really big belly laugh. And I feel this also a sign that to bring this humour into the connection, to bring love in, to lighten the load, to be good to each other. And we've got blocked heart chakra. And this is so powerful because what I'm connecting with for next week is, and you may be connecting with this today anyway, that the heart chakra is activating. The heart chakra has been opened up because really what they've been blocking is their love for you, but really their love for themselves and their love for life and the love of God. They've been blocking that by pushing you away, by hiding away, by remaining stuck in karmic cycles. And they are wanting to open their heart to you. So that heart chakra is being healed now. So if they're feeling emotionally distant, it's because they know what they need to do. And if you're feeling that they are emotionally distant, it's because you know what they need to do. They need to be the one to make the next move to reach out to you. And this is also a huge sign if you've put walls up to take them down. And I'm going to be talking about this in the weekly reading because I really am feeling heart chakra activation, blocks being removed. So you may want to use some rose quartz to heal or wear some rose quartz to activate and unblock the heart chakra. You may want to do a heart chakra cleansing. You may find that your heart is beating faster, palpitations, or you're feeling a bit anxious. So make sure you're working on breathing yourself back into the now today. But ultimately, I'm feeling anything that's blocked or shut or like blocked doors or shut doors, the way is being made. Archangel Michael is working with Archangel Nathaniel to blast things out of the way. And the big message I've got coming through today is they are preparing to break the silence, to reach out, to unblock you, to open up to you, to tell you how they feel, and to speak their truth, not only to you, but to other people in their life, their kids, their family, their friends, their karmic partner, their boss, whomever, so they can make radical changes. And these radical changes are all happening between now and September. But I feel speaking their truth to you is coming within the next 6 hours, 6 days, between now and June, or even between now and the next 6 months for some of you. But radical changes are happening this year with the wood snake. So have faith in that. I hope, look at that, drilling, breaking down walls, breaking barriers down, change. Everything is showing you that things are changing. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.